Hi, good evening, metalheads, and welcome to the Bullshitting with Bob, aka the Good, the Bad, the Bob. And tonight we're here with Suzie and Jared from Lethal Arts Entertainments. Say hello to the people out there in Radio Land, guys. Can you hear me? That's coming in really low.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let's try that again.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, that's better. Much better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Sprint.
Underground radio.
Totally fucking DIY. So, you guys are living out there near Lake Charles, correct?
Yeah, we live just a little bit west across the lake there. So, down South Florida.
Right on. And are y'all feeling any effects from the Hurricane Isaac at this moment?
We got wind. Yeah, it's windy now. It's got the wind now. Outside of that, we're doing alright.
Well, that's good to hear. I know my family all around Baton Rouge and Denham Springs are feeling the effects pretty good right now.
Yeah, we're just getting the outside bands right now. It'll probably get worse as the evening rolls on. It's good for everyone.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about Lethal Arts and what exactly you guys do. When did you start Lethal Arts?
I used to use it as just something to like find my art with way back in the day, and we started like making I won't say wholesale art, but we started making jewelry and stuff, and going to like gaming conventions and selling stuff, and so we actually went legit. The whole like gig booking thing, you just kind of fell into it on accident because nobody was doing it around here really, and you get like I was here for a year and a half before we saw a single show.
Wow. Now, I know you guys work with some bands like Entrenched Defilement. You've got an upcoming show where you actually have Gohor on the list, correct?
Yeah, we've got Friday, August 31st, Saturday, September 1st, and let me pull up the list here. We do management for Entrenched Defilement, kind of do management for Central Caution, the sheriff basis. I got it here. Yeah, so on Friday we got Gohor, Entrenched Defilement, Device of Credo, Devex, Appel, Avarice, Essential Corruption, Sphinx, the Devil's Reign. So we're looking at it all night. And then Saturday the 1st, we've got Entrenched Defilement again, Sound Barrier, Outlet, Project 7, Way of Thrash, and Insomnia. So we got bands from all the way from New Orleans to Houston and up into southern Arkansas coming to this thing.
Oh, wow. Now, well, what are some of the bands that you guys normally work with in addition to Entrenched Defilement?
Well, it depends on the show, honestly, because we do anything from death metal, black metal, to bloody swamp metal. It depends. We have some shows that are like theme-based, like we're having a breast cancer benefit on October 13th.
Oh, wow.
And the neat thing about that is if you have a female member in the band, that will show that they're on in metal. And if you're an all-male band, you probably do shows nothing drag. You know?
Right on.
We have to do something for breast cancer research.
Make all the guys wear pink for that show. You gotta make all the guys wear pink for that show.
Well, that's funny because last week we had pink bracelets and we had guys that didn't want to wear the pink bracelets. But it was like, look, dude, you cannot wear the bracelet, but every time I see you, you're going to pay the coverage. So we're thinking about doing something strange for that show. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to go away on my secret yet.
I heard that.
Part of the band locally, we got like large manifolds, which are kind of swamp metal. You got Device of Credo, which is post-hardcore.
That's cool.
Sense and Corruption, kind of death, and Skyhog and Clairvius. They're somewhere in there, like hard rock and folk metal. I'm into a shit ton of bands. Unfortunately, I'm going to get yelled at. But we got other stuff. I mean, we got people from further abroad. You got your boys, Tropic Inoculation and Zevex, which are straight on death metal. And my new personal favorite is Giant of the Mountain out of North Dallas. Those guys are fucking awesome. They just released a new EP. It's one song. The entire EP is 8 minutes long. And it's not like really dragging on. And it's awesome.
Well, that's cool. Now, we were talking right before we started that you also have a show with a friend of ours, Alex DeBorba from Atmosphere Entertainment. And your show that you do with him, you do a radio program on Sundays, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I do outside of the old school. And that's Sunday nights at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So most of your listeners will probably be in Central like we are, so it's 8 to 11. And again, Atmosphere-entertainment.com is their main website.
That's cool. Yeah, we talk a lot with Alex, and he's a really good guy. He runs a real straight program, and you know, we support what he does, and we're happy that he supports what we do too. So it's a really good relationship we have with Alex.
Yeah, there's way too many people that like hate on everybody or not want to promote other people's stuff, and just drives me freaking crazy.
You know, I really view that as bullshit plastic posturing, trying to build their own egos up by holding all the bands to themselves and, you know, kind of like just being fucking greedy. You know, that's a load of bullshit. You know, we are here at Beautiful Metal Radio, and hopefully the other radio stations out there, promoters, writers, you know, show a little unity. We're here to bring these bands out into the open, get people to hear them. We're not here to hoard these guys, you know. Spread the word, man. Spread the disease. Let people know about this.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I want to personally, the goal is to set up like an I-10 loop, you know, going all the way from, let's say, Jacksonville, Florida, all the way over to Dallas, and you go up from Dallas up into like Oklahoma and back around to Arkansas, so they open up on the scenes, you know, along the main interstate, so you can get bands gig just about every night and you can get organized.
Exactly.
Everyone wants to hold on to their fucking secrets and not organized. And then they wonder why the scene ends up dying out, or they can't get new bands, or they just get a bad reputation because they're kids.
You know, and you touched on a real good subject there too. If people would open up, we could build a network in outside corporate music, all DIY, to where these underground bands can have places to go play consistently without having to do these fucked up dartboard tours. Set them up with a real schedule and have them go out there and play the music and let the people hear them.
You know, we had Patrick Conlon, like I was talking to you earlier, who booked Goldor here fairly regularly in Louisiana. We're like, oh, we need another show for that Friday. And he's like, hey, you know, instead of booking it, trying to book it himself to find a venue, he shipped them over to us so we could get a shot at it. You know, and that's fairly rare in the scene. Just give him props for that.
Hell yeah. And with Goldor, you know, they're a decently heavyweight band. I mean, you got Sammy, who was with Acid Bath, and you've got Ben Falgout from Soylent Green. I mean, that's a force to be reckoned with. And we all know Sammy, you know, is always in and out, you know, jamming with Trouble, jamming with Crowbar when they need someone to fill in. So, I mean, he's real embedded in the New Orleans scene for sure. Well, the South Louisiana scene, 'cause he's been all over.
Yeah, they've been around for years. I mean, I remember Soylent Green when I was a freaking kid, getting into that metal in the late 80s, early 90s. You know, I didn't move here until like 2 years ago, so I'm really looking at the guy for Goldor for that matter. So, like, 6 months ago, when I started hanging out with Entrenched, and Chris McClellan from Entrenched, and then you got Dave Montes from Leapers of War Bomb, and this other band out of Texas called Plutonian Shore started turning that's pretty awesome. I mean, I don't know.
You know, that there are some really quality black metal. I know there's a lot of people out there, especially the Norwegians, that would like to slap my face off my head right now for saying that. But there's a lot of good American black metal out there, such as...
I've come out of Canada lately.
Really?
Believe it or not, a lot of good, like tech death, black metal, black and death metal, stuff like that, coming out of Canada. Honestly, not all that, like the second favorite Swedish stuff, like it has been for years.
That's good to know. But I don't know if you're familiar with Catholicon. They were a big Baton Rouge black metal band for a while. The keyboardist in that band, Chad Kelly, is a good friend of mine. Been knowing him since way back in the days when Baton Rouge still had a scene. But he's currently...
That was a long time ago, and that makes you old.
Yeah, it was a little while back, man. We're talking late 80s. But he's currently singing for Excommunicated. I don't know if you've had a chance to hear them guys yet, but if you haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. The guitar player in the band is Jason McIntyre from Suture.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. With some other old friends of mine.
I've been kind of lost in the 90s for the last 20 years.
Well, Suture's actually about to come out with another album. I think it'll be their last one, though.
Yeah, they always say that. And then the band will come back together and keep going. I don't believe a band when they say they're calling it quits and let somebody murder something else.
Well, the only bad thing with them is the singer/drummer for Suture's living over in Colorado now, so logistically it's hard as hell for them to get together and do anything. Yeah, I'm sure that they'll do something. It won't be the last we hear of them, but it'll be a while. I know that.
It happens. I mean, a lot of bands do that. They'll get together. You know, a lot of them, someone will have a recording studio near their own home, and they'll just live together while they record. So I'm not sure.
Well, I'm thinking Suzie is wanting to do some talking herself because she's posting up in the chat room, la 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 la.
I like you, Gavin. Yeah, good. Not pretty much you said that.
So how are things going with you tonight, Suzie?
There's a storm. We have a good horse show coming up. I got stung in the tongue by a bug earlier. Yeah, great.
Stung by a bug?
You got stung by a bug?
Yeah. Yeah, with all of the things that are flying around outside, I went outside to have a cigarette and a bug flew on the lip of my soda can, and I thought it was a piece of bark, and it stung my tongue. Thanks, Mom.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you, believe me.
So I'm sure there will be endless fucking things about this now.
Now, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, Lethal Arts, you guys actually book from your area in Lake Charles all the way over to New Orleans, correct?
We book actually all the way up into Hattiesburg and back down all the way over to Austin, Houston, Dallas area. We'll actually book anybody. If they want to come, we'll book them pretty much.
Are you guys looking to take this and expand it to maybe nationwide or even worldwide one day?
We'd like to, but, you know, that's in the future. You know, right now, as horrible as it sounds, all I'm really concerned about is getting my thesis done.
I understand that.
Because both of us are college students, and we do this on our off time, you know. And we're a really small company right now, you know.
I know exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah, I think we have 4 employees that are pretty much full-time. We have one artist who is Laura, and eventually we
will have our website up with the jewelry and stuff that we do make, because that art part is the part that really started this, and, you know, we kind of fell in, like Jared said, into the booking and everything like that. But, you know, he's having a midlife crisis, so instead of the blonde, he got a PA. I'm pretty cool with it.
We're getting some questions from the chat room. Vixen wants to know, who snores the loudest? You or Jared?
That would be Jared without a doubt.
We should tell you some stories about fucking Scott Evil. I know who that is.
Yeah.
There's no stories quite like Danny's stories.
Oh no. Where's the pants in the family, damn it, that's me. We all know that's me. He looks really good in a dress, though.
Uh-oh. So sometimes it's just TMI. Just saying. Now, Buffy had asked if y'all could have any kind of superpower. What kind of superpower would you like to have?
The ability to make stupid people go away.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick the ability to pick lotto numbers better, so I just fuck at that fucking game.
Now, you guys, have y'all worked with necrotic priapism at all?
Oh, the Ghostbusters, yes, we do.
Yeah,
Right on.
They're kind of on hiatus right now, unfortunately, but we're trying to get them back out here. They've been having real life issues, not band issues, but real life issues. So they're kind of.
Well, that really sucks to hear.
Not at the moment, no.
That really sucks to hear, man. They
they're a really tight band.
Dude, you know, we had Entrenched out here for the Brutal Fest in June. Really awesome guys, and we also had Necrotic out here too. And same thing, you know, bunch of nice Louisiana guys that come to town, drink all the beer,
Great sense of humor.
rape, pillage, tell a bunch of,
Alcohol your pot.
yeah, they do that too. And, you know, tell some very awesome stories and jokes, and they showed our area exactly what the fuck Louisiana metal's all about, I will say that.
Yeah,
They turned our little area of Alabama into a whole bunch of goat fuckers.
yeah, all that. I definitely got a heard band for you this time. Next time you guys do the metal band.
Oh, right on. Hopefully we'll be doing one again. We will be doing one. It's just a matter of where, because we're still kind of throwing the ideas around. We may be looking at New Orleans this year.
Yeah, we're trying to find I'm tweaking it all long. That's really hard. Like, go doors and go to a show should be going on, and then put the song on. 3 hours upstage on nothing, and we're gonna try and find something for some bigger shows.
Right on.
Yeah. Hopefully for December we got a show planned for the Apocalypse. December 21st, home on Friday. So we're gonna try to get a big band for that. I'm probably gonna email Malevolent Creation on Monday.
That would be cool.
That'd be fucking brutal, dude. I don't know that since their first album.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which makes me fucking old.
You are old.
It's not old. It's vintage. It's better with time.
No, he's not vintage, honey. He's old.
Oh yeah, that's coming from, besides
I'm vintage.
fucking
Alright, we're going to throw up a... Go ahead.
I was just going to claim to hush that my fault that Jesus was my crying boy.
Well, we're going to go ahead and play some tunes. We've got Necrotic Priapism with some Nun Scum coming up. We've got Cannibal Corpse. And we'll play one from Entrenched Defilement coming up at you right now. We'll be back in a few. Stick around, fuckers. Alrighty, folks out there, we are back with Lethal Arts, Jared and Suzie, and and they are getting ready to surf all the great tide that's going to be rolling in their front yard here shortly.
I didn't understand what you said. I'm sorry.
Now, we were talking a little bit during the while the music was playing that, like myself, I'm a veteran. You guys are veterans also. What branch do you guys serve in?
Yeah, I was a corner, and she was a freaking grease monkey. I mean, Angelman.
Right on. Well, thank you guys for your service. You know, I really appreciate y'all putting the uniform on.
No, thank you, dude.
Oh, my God. What was fucking evil side there anyway? What are you, a decade or something?
So,
I don't know. Maybe it was a sports monkey. No, wait. Both of me?
ooh, that's the bosun's whistle.
Right. Now you get it.
Okay, we played a little bit of Necrotic Priapism, we played some Cannibal, and we played some Entrenched on the break. And hope you guys were into that. We're having a death metal night tonight.
Absolutely, I love me some death metal.
In honor of Lethal Arts. Now, you were talking about you guys are booked out till like January 19th?
No, we're not booked up. We got dates. We're not. If you go to our website, there's a tab that says October to December. It should say October to January, but I can't count. And, but yeah, there's still plenty of freaking slots open if any bands are out there looking for gigs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Especially the Day of the Dead. We're doing a 2-day Day of the Dead fest, and then we're doing, of course, the Apocalypse Party, which should be fun because it's the world ends who do you want to be around with, except for a bunch of metalheads and alcoholics. So, you know, absolutely nothing can get done.
Well, you know, if I had to meet the end, I'd definitely want to do it drunk with some loud-ass metal playing in my ears, that's for sure.
And all your friends.
There you go.
And every one of my friends, yeah, go out together. And
then January 5th is a big day because that's going to be Jared's birthday party celebration.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Fucking 8?
Yeah.
now, y'all were also talking about y'all want to have a Veterans Day gig that you're also going to be working alongside Wounded Warriors, correct?
Well, we're gonna check them out. They've had unfortunately, they had a bad rating as far as charities go a while back, and so we gotta make sure that they've gotten that up. They weren't distributing the rating for charities is based on the percentage the ratio of money in and money out. And when they started, they were spending a lot more than they were donating to the actual Wounded Warriors. So I don't want to back talk them, but we definitely got to look into that on any charity that you work with.
Yeah, because we want to, especially with the veterans, we want to make sure that if we're giving money like we are for the breast cancer benefit, that the actual money is not going to an organization, but actually going to be filtered out into the people that actually need it. And as we all know, being veterans, there's a lot of need out there for these people because once Uncle Sam cuts those purse strings, that's pretty much it. You know, and there's a lot of therapy and things like that they need. And there's a lot of things that also the families of these people need.
Now, you were talking about the rating system. When I was in the military, I'm sure when y'all were in too, every year the military put up what was called the CFC campaign. That's Combined Federal Campaign, and you were asked to donate a portion of your monthly pay to a charity, and they give you a booklet, and you could look in there and you could see what percentage of the money goes to the charity and how much goes to the actual people. and one that's close and dear to my heart, and that always got an exceptional rating. I think only 1% of the money goes to the charity; everything else goes to the people that's intended for, and that's the St. Jude's Charity Fund.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best out there in the world, really.
Yeah. Well, for the breast cancer thing, we're working with the Suzie Foundation. And then for the zombie call, we're also going to take up money for one of the charities that's local here, and also the American Cancer Society. But the local charity, what they do is they're kind of like a Habitat for Humanity, except they help people around this area. With the hurricane going on right now, they'll have a lot of things to help individuals repair anything that's been wind-blown and things like that. They help lower-income people have home repairs done to their homes so that they have a better place to live.
Right. Well, I know after Katrina, because the wife and I were both living in Louisiana when Katrina and Rita hit, and that whole scenario was it was truly a shitbag situation, especially the aftermath, and they still haven't recovered. And now you got Isaac rolling through and pretty much fucking up Plaquemines Parish, which for those of you that aren't aware of Louisiana geography, that Plaquemines Parish pretty much covers the Mississippi Delta, where the Mississippi drains into the Gulf.
Yeah, in other words, it's 4 inches above sea level.
Yeah, well, that's for us, Hurricane Rita, it destroyed everything that Jared's mother had, They also, my family was affected by Hurricane Gustav, and affected by Katrina, It's a lot of things, especially living in this area, that you want to make sure that people have what they need.
Right.
And if you can give back to somebody, you really, really should, because you'll never know when you need something back that people will be there to stand behind you.
And karma, as they say, can be a bitch. The better stuff you do for your fellow man, better stuff will come back to you, is what I believe.
Maybe one day I'll get to drive that karma bus.
Now, yeah, you touched on the breast cancer show, and who are you working with? Which charity, as far as the breast cancer on that show?
We're going to work with the Suzie Foundation, the actual big foundation, but we're also working with a smaller foundation here in Lake Charles. I cannot release their names yet.
No problem.
I haven't heard 100% from them yet. But we want to try and keep as much money, monetary donations and things like that in Calcasieu Parish and in Louisiana instead of it going to other places. Because, let's face it, Louisiana and Mississippi are not the richest of all states in the area.
You are right about that.
People actually need help.
Now, at your shows, I know you're looking for monetary donations. Will you be taking any kind of, say, like clothes or food donations, anything like that as well?
Yes. When it gets closer to the holidays, we will have a Toys for Tots. We will have food baskets, clothing. We'll have a coat drive, shoe drive, things like that. Because we have been blessed in the past 20 years. We would like to be able to give back to some of those that are less fortunate than we are. I mean, Jared and I have been married for 20 years. It hasn't been peaches and cream the whole 9 yards, but, if you don't give back, then karma will come and slap you in the mouth.
Yep, you're right about that. And I applaud you guys for, doing all these charitable events and giving back to the community, because it means a lot, you know. And for all those naysayers out there that say metalheads don't give a fuck, you know, metalheads just think about themselves, fuck you and your hairy goat smelling ass, because this is proof right here that metalheads do give a fuck. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, bitches. Sorry, I had to get on my soapbox for a minute, guys. It happens from time to time.
Bullshitting with Bobby.
Bullshitting with the Bobster.
Hey, not a big deal.
So, what other events or anything that you have in the works that y'all can talk about?
Well, you know, we have, obviously, the Goat Hole show, and if you guys want to, like, piss your pants laughing, you should go and look on our website and see the whole cake, aside, debacle, and the bacon ransom that we have to pay, and, I mean, it's very, very funny. It's just promotion for the show, and we're also trying to do another commercial for the breast cancer, where the guys will get your boob shots, and maybe we'll get a couple of man boobs up there.
Right on.
Maybe a or two, you know? Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Outside of Goat Hole, we got another big one coming up on the end of September. I can find it here. Well, actually, we got two in September. We got another one on 15th, which is one of our clients. You got Olympic down there, Manifold, Sky Hunt, the Great Barn, Fires, and Yak. Yeah, I didn't make that up. I actually called themselves Yak. That's on the 15th. So they said that's one of them is heavy metal oriented, but on the 29th, I would tell you got one of them brutal lineups with this dad. We got a black metal band called Napalm from Corpus Christi. Black and fraud band, I guess you can call it, Giant Mountain from Plano, Texas. Every niche help out. They're from Arkansas somewhere. Precision and Productions from local. And Trace the Bauman, obviously, from, you know, those guys. And then this is Dropping Inoculation from Lafayette. So that's going to be it.
Your boys in Entrenched, man. Your boys in Entrenched fucking kill me. I love them guys to death. Kerry Edwards is a fucking nut. So's his dad.
Oh yeah, the whole family's fucking insane. The fucking other brother, Casey, he's a lunatic, and then they've got an older brother named Jeff who's coming back in, and they're looking at doing another band, another side project with their older brother who's also just freaking crazy, and the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't think the apple fell too far from the tree on that one. Yeah, those guys, man, I tell you, they were real gracious. You know, like I said, they came out here and played our festival, and they fucking threw down. And
they've only gotten better since then. Honest to God, they've gone through and they're gone. When they did the Beautiful Fest, they were still working on some of the songs, and they were inducting a new bassist. They got a new bassist no longer plays.
right.
He went to, he had to go to the University of New Orleans to get the actual degree that he wanted, because the teacher would allow him to customize the degree plan. And so he picked up Jonathan Franklin, who also does bass for Ascension of Corruption, and he plays a totally different style of bass. He plays flat bass, and you can hear it really big in Mutation, the song that he played. And Nathan, where he played fifth bass, so more like, you know, Nathan, it was more like guitars, and here you got like a funk element now going into the death metal, and it's fucking outstanding.
You know, you talk about the slap bass and metal. When I had Gutter Sludge in Louisiana, the bass player I had was a funk player, and he actually adapted the style to fit what we were doing, which was kind of like sludge, borderline death at times, but it brought a different element to the music, and I really liked how it sounded. I like how he's sounding with Entrenched. I mean, it sounds really fucking good, guys.
Yeah, the 4 songs that we gave you guys and recorded in the jam room all have Jonathan backline on. And like when you play the next one, definitely take a listen to the bass. You hear the twang as he almost broke his thumb on stage one night. And that set was so tight I almost puked out You know, that's how good the show was.
Well, let's dig into y'all's background just a little bit. Jared, what were some of the bands that really carried you into metal when you first started listening to metal? Whoa.
Oh man, fuck, like I said, I'm kind of old, so I got into like that Turkey back in the 80s, you know, like everybody else did. Bobby Crew and you know, Twisted Sister and Fight Riot.
Right on.
My uncle, he listened to like like Sabbath and you know, Big Floyd, that kind of, you know, that kind of stuff. And I was spending the night with my friend's house, and I just started to listen to like Iron Maiden and maybe a little bit of Metallica, man. And Raining Blood had just been released that year. It was '86. And, you know, did that. I turned to a fucking crackhead after that. But to really come into my own, it was if I had to pick one band, it's Morbid Angel.
Oh, right on.
They've been a picture of my life since what, '89 when they first came out, you know. And them, Level of Creation, Obituary, TSI, all the Tampa stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of the New York metal, I didn't get a Camel Thorpe until later here. But I got into stuff like Incantation and Grave and Immolation, one of my all-time favorites as well, that came out of the New York death metal scene back then.
I was a big fan of Obituary back in the day, like, you know, Slowly We Rot and, you know, things like that. Love that band.
Yeah, I'm just getting back into that non-technical death metal, I guess you could call it. You know, if you listen to the New Grave hit today, yesterday, as a matter of fact, or Tuesday, it's fucking weak at any rate. And, yeah, it's fucking awesome. And it's like the old Celtic Frost, you know, it's not Triptychon, it's not technical, it's just raw, it's really raw sounding, it's really brutal. And, as much as I love Cannibal Corpse, I mean, they were grindcore really when they started, kind of like Carcass was, but they've gotten away from that. They've gone into more melodic metal, and yeah, they're going backwards now.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I've gotten into black metal now as well.
Now, Suzie, what bands brought you into heavy metal?
Well, let's see. Not everyone that Jared named, except I'm a little older than his, and I received a mixtape from somebody from California, and I got to hear a demo of Slayer.
Oh, wow.
And that was it. That was it. It's only gotten worse.
Or better, how do you look at it?
Yeah, I listen to all kinds of music though, you know, I'm not like Jared is strictly 100% metal. Me, I'll sit and listen to anything with the exception of country or rap. I can't do that.
I'm with you on that one.
It just doesn't do anything for me. But, you know, the music these days, to me personally, is shit. And they're really, as horrible as it sounds, especially coming from somebody my age, there needs to be another fucking Nirvana to come and make all of this shit go away and go back underground where it can actually grow and be stronger again.
Well,
That's the best thing that ever happened to them, honestly, back in the 90s was Nirvana. Nirvana pulled all the money out of the hair metal, with all the fucking porn, Trickster, Firehouse, and all the Clone band that were cloned down to Motley Crue, essentially. And I didn't realize at the time, I mean, I was just as fucking bitter as every other metalhead back then, but, you know, I guess it comes with age and looking back. Once you pulled all the money out, man, the only survivors left were the ones that were in it for the right reason. And I think it needs to happen again because there's too much money and a lot of this post-hardcore stuff that's going on, metalcore, deathcore. There's a lot of money. Well, yeah, it's binary. There ends up being a lot of money involved, and then the record labels end up setting how the scene is. And once you let freaking Suits decide what music is good, it's all fucking crap. And so it has to implode again. And so that way, you know, it'll just go back to the people who are doing this shit for the right reasons, not the ones trying to make a dollar off it.
If you can't tell, we've had this discussion several times in the past 20 years.
you know,
Discussion several times in the last 20 years.
and I do agree with you. I was one of the metalheads back then when Nirvana came out. I couldn't fucking stand them. I thought they were shit. 3 chords and a little bit of poetry, whoopee fucking do. You know, but yeah, I think that needs to happen for the major bands to reassess, you know, what they're about and bring themselves back to
Ground.
well, to where their roots are.
Yeah.
They start making all that fucking money, they lose sight of what they're about. I mean, look at Metallica. I mean, they're the biggest ones. They tried to make a fucking album heavy again, and they fell on their face.
Look, dude, I was one of those fucking people, I'm gonna show my age, that didn't fucking want to get the cassette for the Black Album.
Gosh, it's that fucking
Just
album.
to throw that motherfucker out in the middle of the street in New Orleans, okay?
That's what the dog started now, but that was really the beginning of the end.
Yeah, I agree with you there too. It was almost a Metallica album if Bob Rock, I think, would not have held Lars back on the drums. It would have sounded more like a Metallica album. The rest were shitty. It damn sure wasn't the follow-up to Injustice that I was expecting.
No, you know, the arguments, like Lars' argument that they would have been selling out if they didn't go that route. You know what? I was going Amorphous, and I don't think there's a band on the fucking planet that took a bigger left turn than Amorphous has over the years. I mean, they started out, they were really the progenitors of folk metal, and they were straight out death metal. They started, and now I don't know what the fuck to call them now. I feel like their music is sure like death metal, you know, it's kind of like the last Buildman album. You know, it's like, what the hell is this, you know? But
then you have to,
they did it specifically, you know, Amorphous did it because that's the direction they headed in. And
but then you have people that are pissed off of, like, about the new Morbid Angel album. You know?
Let's hear it.
Morbid Angel.
Come on, I hear the argument brewing. Let's hear it.
I love Morbid Angel, man. I just put that shit on the background, but I don't like that fucking, you know, like, I don't know, techno shit they went. But, I mean, it's really like songs that fuck up the album as a whole, but if you listen closely, like the lyrics of the new Morbid Angel album, they're not, they're me-centered, and they're not like they were, like, you listen to the really good songs from Morbid Angel, and then you listen to the 3 albums that didn't have David Vincent on them, and they're like fucking hymnals, dude. It's like you open a book in an evil church, and then you come out with Divinium Insanus or whatever the fuck die album, if they go alphabetically. They're all me-centric. The drums, I mean, fine, you didn't have Pete the Beat on that album because you had to have back surgery. You had, I believe it was Tom Young from Nile. And, you know, I mean, as far as replacements go, you ain't going to get much better than him. But the drums sound mechanical, like they had recorded them on drum specs and then said that he played them live on the album. You know, and it didn't sound real. And the songwriting for, I mean, there's like 2 songs on it that are really good, like Nevermore. And then there's a couple others that are traditional, but I mean, even they don't quite sound right. There's just something not right about that album in general. I don't know why they took the track they did. I can't believe the record label went. Doesn't go that way.
You know, that's a big point that really pisses me off now too. How some of these bands like to use triggers for the drummers, and case in point is Whitechapel. I mean, I listen to Whitechapel. I love the fucking album. I had I saw some video of him, and I watched the drummer's feet, and he's going halftime to what the drums sound like, which is telling me he's using fucking triggers on a double beater. And I hate that. I view that as fucking cheating. That's just like drop tuning to me.
There's 2 ways to go about triggers, though. There's that shit where the guy has pretty fucking talent and he needs them so he can do like fast double bass because he's too lazy to learn how to do the stuff. And then there's like other bands use triggers so they have a consistent sound because they're, let's say there's death metal, you're fucking hammering the drums as hard as you can, and sometimes you miss. And so that way the only light hitting the drum is picks up the full amount of sound. It acts almost like a speaker. And so I mean the triggers themselves
like the use of triggers when they're used correctly, and you know, a lot of drummers like to use the two drum. Hang on, I got my alarm system going off over here. Anybody want to adopt a little black chihuahua? But anyway, the point I was getting to, when they use the triggers correctly, especially drummers that use two different kick drums, with the difference in the wood, sometimes you get a different sound off of each one. The triggers can level that out and make it sound really fucking tight. I like that facet. I don't like it when you can adjust it to double each time that you hit the drum to make you sound faster than what you are. Like I said, I view that as fucking cheating, and if you gotta do that, you're a fucking puss.
Yeah, play different style music. Yeah, go back to playing country.
Now, we're gonna throw up some more music here. I've got, you guys talking about y'all are old school. I'm old school too. And, we're gonna throw up a little bit of Carcass. I'm sure y'all remember them from back in the day.
Oh yeah, I love fucking Carcass, dude.
We're gonna throw up some Black Star. We're gonna throw up Goat Whore, and one more Entrenched. And stay around, guys. We're gonna be right back with Jared and Suzie of Lethal Arts. Keep it metal, motherfuckers. Alrighty, welcome back, metalheads. We are back with Lethal Arts, Jared and Suzie, and we had a special guest walked in, Carrie Edwards of the band Entrenched Defilement, whom you were just listening to the song Pile of Corpses. Oh, right on. We'll tell the guys we said what the fuck's happening.
They said, what the fuck's that? Hold on, I'll put you on speaker.
Uh-oh. What's up, Carrie?
Jonathan.
Oh, right on. What's happening, Jonathan?
Typical.
Is that how you guys do that shit down there in the boot? So how's that practice coming along? Y'all got some new songs out here.
That's Carrie.
Right on, brother. Yeah, we playing the fuck out of y'all here, man. Evil Sizer in the chat room wanted to ask, how many Hanson songs can you listen to before buying a weapon?
Man, it takes about fucking 10 seconds before I Hanson before I want to learn. So,
That's a great answer. I've got guns here, so, you know, I won't even waste my money on that crap.
I'd fucking murder my children if they wanted to listen to that.
Now, we were talking during the break about, you know, the veterans and the shows you guys got coming on, and what was that you were saying, Suzie?
That, you know, if you donate blood or clothing or something and you can come with a receipt for it, we will give you a discount at the door for any Lethal Arts show. In addition, if you are a military veteran or active duty, and you can prove these things, either with your VA card or your active duty ID, you also get a discount as well. And that's at every show. Not just specific shows, every single show.
Well, that is damn good news, because, you know, not enough people really do anything for the veterans out here. You know, we got a little special day, and people say, "Oh, thank you" on that day, and the rest of the year we're kind of forgot about.
Yeah.
And I tell you, anybody in any service that had the testicular fortitude to put that fucking uniform on and wear it proudly, I salute you.
That's right. And I mean, it's not an easy life. It's a very hard life. It's not fun. I've been on both sides of it. I've been active duty and I've also been a military wife and had to deal with my husband going off to play with the Marines or play war and camping and all this other fucking stupid shit. And that's one of the group of people that does not get a lot of acknowledgement is a military wife, because you have to hold down a household, you have to be mom and a dad, and if you're a military husband, the same thing does. I mean, it sucks, and it sucks when you're both active duty.
the kids having to bounce around, and it's just really not a good scene at all.
Yeah. I mean,
Now,
it's not that grand of a lifestyle. Everybody seems to think that people that are in the service are like rolling in money, and we know from personal experience, that's not true.
Now, talking about military members, my friend that's in the chat room right now, Bustasso, like I was telling you guys, he and I served together in Germany for about 4.5 years together. And John, you know, I fucking salute you. Still in. He's going through he just had a back surgery. He's recovering. You know, more power to you, my brother.
Get well soon.
Get well soon, and he'll be one of us here shortly. He'll be a veteran as well.
Yep. Yeah. A lot of us don't really get the help that we need as well. That's one of the people that we're trying to get in touch with for this veteran show is someone that can help some of these veterans that are out there that do have post-traumatic stress disorders. You know, it's not one of those things that is something to be ashamed about. You know, we all went through our own little personal hell, and if you need help, you need to go and get it. You're not a pussy if you do it.
There's many different levels of PTSD also. You know, there's not just combat, there's many other types. You know, being around field artillery like I was, you know, you get into the habit of where you don't want to be around firecrackers and you kind of gun shy and things like that. And yeah, you're right. You know, all of us go through our little demons. There's like John himself. I think he was 5 deployments to Iraq. You know, and he's got his demons to deal with. And yeah, you're not a pussy. You know, I've got stickers on my wall that I got from the VA that says it takes the courage of a warrior to go and seek help. And it does. And there is help there. There's people you can talk to. Anyone listening in that is a veteran, you know, or will be a veteran, you know who you are. I can point you out if you need me to. Go seek it out when the time comes, because you can only better yourself. You can only help your own situation out. Now, is there any plugging that y'all want to do, or any shout-outs you guys want to shout out to? Any questions from the chat room?
Well, I think I pretty much freaking mentioned every band that we're pretty close to.
Yeah, those guys are okay.
You know, we're typically usually in wonderful chat room at least once a day. One or the other of us are. Typically I have it going in the background when I'm doing my schoolwork out here in the living room. What you guys do is just as important as what it is that we do.
I appreciate that. And I know I speak for Buffy, Indiana, too. We appreciate that. Thank y'all.
It's not a problem at all, dude. I mean, it takes a lot to do all of this stuff, you know. This is a love that you honestly have to have, the love for the music and the people to be able to do this.
That is so true.
That's not Tom. This is a funny, quite a job.
Yeah. You know, it's not a 9 to 5, trust me. I mean, when you've got a phone call coming at 2 o'clock in the morning because a drummer from a specific band is standing in the middle of Westlake and doesn't know where the fuck he is.
His initials wouldn't be CE, would it?
In the kitchen, raise my refrigerator. Maybe not. Probably.
Yeah.
Wear my fucking shorts on my head.
Yeah, anyone get in this kind of biz, anybody really trying to get into this kind of biz, you really got to have a passion for what you're doing. It is 24/7, because I mean you're dealing with people, you know, some bands that are, you know, across the pond on the other side of the world, and you know they might be calling you to, hey, can you review my CD? Hey, would you guys like to play us on the radio? We're coming over. Can you help us out with gigs? You know, you get these kind of phone calls. And unfortunately, there are those out there too. You know, you got the guys that think they're a lot bigger than what they are.
Well, yeah.
And you know what I find funny too is a lot of the bigger acts don't really act like that. You know, at least the ones that I've dealt with in my experience, they've really been humble guys. You know, and they haven't forgot where they came from. They know they put their pants on one leg at a time like we do, and I really respect that. Then you got these other bands in the underground who they made one CD, a demo or something, and they think, oh, we're badass, and you know, you got to listen to us, and their heads won't even fit through the fucking door because they're so swollen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've had dealings with us, and Evil Sizer has pointed out before. I do wear pants, and they think that they see Jared because he's a big guy and he's you know, total metalhead, balls to the wall shit. Don't fuck with me. I'm the one that you don't fuck with.
Tell them how it is, Suzie.
Well, it's the truth, you know? So, fuck you.
Okay, I want to mention again that Jared has a show on Sundays with Atmos Fear. And what time you show on, Jared?
It goes on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And that is Atmos.
So what? It runs between, yeah, on Friday the old school.
Right on. That's at atmosfear-entertainment.com, correct?
Yeah, I got a Facebook page for it too. It's facebook.com, and it's on Friday the old without any space.
Right on. Yeah, so I know we got a couple band members in here at the time too, so if you guys want some more exposure, you know, you can find Jared, Suzie on my page, facebook.com/sludgedude, or you can go to Lethal Arts on Facebook and, you know, hit them up. You know, get your band's exposure.
Yeah, we're always here. We're pretty close. You know, fucking fuck with both of my cell phones, so I'm like connected 24 hours a day to the internet.
Well, let's see. Anybody else you guys want to plug? Any shows?
Well,
I'd like to put a plug in CJ Edwards from the Trench Development.
yeah, those are the big ones. I mean, fans that we deal with day to day, you know, trash development, attention to corruption, traffic inoculation,
Demise of Fredo.
Demise of Fredo, Legion of Horror Frost, Giant of the Mountain, Cleos, who I did have to mention earlier, Houston, they're fucking awesome too. It was just too many bands, I mean, we're fortunate. I mean, Lake Charles scene itself is pretty big for a small ass town that we're in, but we're surrounded by other big scenes as well. You know, we sit right on the fucking interstate, and so that's perfect for us. You know, we get bands that are trying to go from Houston to New Orleans, and they need a gas light stop, and I mean, there you go. So that's all. You know, I can afford the band and gas money, so.
Well, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of y'all's busy schedules to come on here and bullshit with Bob and, you know, let people know what you guys are about and that you're out there, that you're willing and very able to work with anyone that's want to come through the area.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You guys are welcome here anytime. You know that.
Yeah, well, we have lunch if you guys want to come this way.
We will make it there one day. I guarantee you.